It's time to go. Very busy. February 15th. As soon as all the ice melts and the snow stops, everyone heads here on a Sunday. Only if I'm blocked in, my Hornet's next to that red Commando 850. I'll have a last shufty round, I think. Another one with tiny indicators. Oh, that's a BMW that I like, the boxer style. It isn't the boxer style, what do they call it? A brick, sorry. Ducati, that's nice, isn't it? FJI. Oh my god, it's busier than it was in summer. Yamaha something or other. I'm unfamiliar these days with the models. I tend to like retro bikes. I think I'll put an advert on that Facebook site. Lots of these. See that GSX there? I've got a belly pan, not the most stylish one, but could try and sell it. And it's designed for this twin silencer model. But it's black fiberglass, not a blue one. I suppose I could always paint it. Maybe a blue flame. A blue flame, I like them with the twin ports on. My Hornet will look good with them on, wouldn't it? I'm actually thinking of getting some cheap slash cuts and try and fit them. Like I did with my X4, if you've seen them pictures. They were from Aldi, them, only $4.99 for my X4. Designed for cars, but I cut them down and just fitted them with 3 little bolts on. BSA is gone. That was the only British classic bike that was here. BSA 650 Scrambler. It had indicators on, so it must be one of the 1970s ones. I never liked this blue and white model. I like the black one. He made a black one just for either 1 or 2 years, if I remember rightly. And I did sit on one, but I decided on the Super 4 1300 instead. They have one of these at Fastline, and like I said, because I wasn't keen on the colour, I said I prefer that Super 4 black and red. So I didn't get one of these. On CBR. Versus, nearly got one of them. Now he's got a little pouch on the back, ideal for a chain and a lock. Not hard plastic though, no good having a little pouch on and get pinched. Oh, he's got one as well, a kappa. And that one as well, let's have a look at that. Did anyone of you hear what I was saying before? Why don't Jivvy make a little plastic flat box like that? Just to store a chain and a lock in. I mean, they're all designed to fit bloody helmets in. You don't necessarily want to put a helmet in. And I actually emailed Jiffy with my idea, but I never got any response. I mean, look at that. It's hideous. Ooh, you fit 2 helmets in. Why would you want to put a helmet in a box? Maybe if you're having a day at the seaside, yes. You know, how do you carry a chain otherwise? So that's my idea. A little flat plastic box just to put a chain and lock in. Should I stand on this centre and spin round? I'll do a Michael Jackson. Hey, that lab will watch me now. What's he doing with that camera? Why are they so fascinated with cameras? Lots of people have got them. What's he doing with that camera? Not fucking filming me. Oh, that's nice. Q Edge imports. Oh, I heard that coming in, that Harley, but it's alright, wreck it, and straight through pipes. Looks like it, doesn't it? One for Gizzy Global there, 2-stroke Yamaha. I think he likes them, don't you, Gizzy? That's had a proper restoration job, hasn't it? Look at that. Gleaming. Repainted crankcase. How big did Yamaha do? 2-strokes, or the ID 400, the biggest one? Or did he do a 500? That's something else I was never into. 2-strokes. I like them silencers with the 3 outlets. What's that? BMW again. Oh, it's like 1600. Look at that. Wow. Squeak bulge would like one of them, I imagine. Very low seats. I think that's an aftermarket seat in it for shorties. 1600, oh my god. Are they 6-cylinder or 4? I think it's a, oh, 6, there's a 6-cylinder on the engine block. Some nice bikes here, but just a bit too modern for me. Now then, can I get out of this gap? Just about, I think. Best bike here, this. Whose is this? I should have got the Mr. Sheen on it before I set off. She's a tall girl, isn't she? She's 6 foot. I can squeeze out there. I'll knock it off at the end of the road. This is just a little walk round my first visit of 2015. What's he doing up in that tree? You little monkey. Oh, is it yours? Sorry, thanks very much. I'm going to press me on. Thank you. I need the cavalry charge and I must have pressed 2 buttons at once. Oh, what a busy day. What a lovely day, what a lovely day. What a lovely day for sticking a cucumber through someone's letterbox and saying, watch out, the Martians are coming. With credit to Ken Dodd. So there we are, Rivington Barn, February 15, 2015. A grand day out, if a little bit chilly. At least there's no ice about. Yeah, I've always thought, well, I don't need tarmac that bloody road and have another entrance and exit. I spoke to that woman, it was must be an elderly relative inside, that woman that takes these pictures that I mentioned. I saw the message on her Facebook site saying, do you do calendars, have you any motorbike calendars? And she didn't reply. And the old woman said no. Oh, here she is. Hello. I was just asking inside, I left a message on your Facebook saying, have you done any motorbike calendars or not? Did you not do them?
Oh, God, yeah, I've seen that message.
Did you see it?
Is it the one where you put a picture of cat on?
Yeah. I said, I got my cat calendars, but I used to buy a motorbike calendar from the works every year and it said printed in India. And they were always full of bloody spelling mistakes. And I thought, someone did a bike calendar.
Yes, he fell.
Or maybe 3, one for sports bikes, one for muscle bikes like this, and one for custom bikes, maybe 3 different ones. I think they sell like hotcakes, but I went back to the works. Oh, we haven't got any bike ones, so I got 2 cat ones.
Right.
But where'd you buy bike calendars from?
Yeah.
Smith's maybe, WH Smith, but...
Most people have them done like personally.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, Vistaprint, you can have them done by Vistaprint, but when I went there last, they charged a bloody fortune, because the... Well, it's a postage, because they're printed in bloody Holland. It's ridiculous. I said Holland. He said yes.
To be honest, if you get them done anywhere, they're not a cheap thing to have done if you're having a personalised.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I can understand why they charge, but.
So you don't actually do them yourself then?
I do calendars, yeah.
Oh, do you?
So they're not cheap, you know. I do different formats as well. You know,
Yeah.
I'll email you back and I'll send you a couple, and then you can have a look what they're like.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Okay.
You could have your own bike on it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in your way here, aren't I? That were a nice buy, that black one. See ya. Oh well, so she does them then. What she said about having your own bike on, what's it called? Yeah, there's a shop in my town called the Original Factory Shop. They're spreading all over now. There's about 25 branches throughout Lancashire and Yorkshire. And yeah, I think they're about £2. You can get a calendar with just a space on for either a 7x5 photo or smaller. You know, a little board just to scale it down and just stick your own prints on. You know what I mean? So theoretically you could take 12 pictures of your bike and just stick them on with Pritt stick. So that's one option, but like I said, you don't necessarily want one of your own bike. I like that one I used to get was classic British bikes, that printed in India one. And we're coming from the works, they were cheap as chips, about £3 each. They haven't had any in for a while. Yeah, I cut corners, Albert, that's right. How much room do you want? Now then, which way should we go back? The countryside route? I think I will. I'll knock it off at the end of that lane just after the church. Can't really see much today, we're not being sunny. It'll be interesting to see how it comes out in this light actually. Not a bad camera, is it? £60 off eBay. If anyone is watching this for the first time, not familiar with my channel, I was watching Svengali, the famous motor vlogger of about 3 or 4 years ago, and I thought I could get into this, and I was thinking of contacting him, then I realised the poor chap was no longer with us. I won't go into details of why, it's all rather tragic. But yeah, he had this camera, I forgot which one it was it a Ghost in those days, Drift Ghost, and some people have GoPros, 300 odd quid, and I thought I'm not forking out that on a bloody camera when you can get a giant 50-inch telly for £3.50. So I was looking at Techmoan's channel, he was doing a test of this hideous camera called a Crocolis, and he said, and now this one's called the Extreme one, it's a latest model, one up from the Crocolis. It's been modernised, streamlined, stylised a little bit better. And he said, I asked him, I said, well, is there anywhere in the UK that sell it? He didn't answer. So I went on eBay and there it was in China for £85 plus posts. Anyway, I got one, which is on my old, my other helmet which I use for work. And then I got this one because I saw it going for £60. It said best offers, so we negotiated an offer. I knocked him down to £60. He had 17 of them. Originally, we're down to his last 5. Yeah, so I got one. Instead of keep swapping it over on different helmets, you know what I mean? Which could potentially weaken the mountings because you have to keep clicking it on and off the bracket. So there we are, I got 2, one for 85 and this one for £60. And look at the picture. Not perfect, but you can't complain for £60, that's the point I'm making. But if you go on eBay now, it's gone up to over £100. You still have it. And I got the first one from China Vision, this big Chinese company. Maybe you should be worried about some Chinese companies, but this one was fine. It arrived in about 10 days. Very well packed, all the stuff was there, works fine. I had to get my own SD card, of course, which I got from PC World. A 32GB one, class 10. What's the other? Yeah, 35 megabytes a second. You get some 45 megabytes a second, but it even works fine with a cheap SD card, which I got from Aldi. I got a 16GB one, Tevion, like a cheapo Aldi brand, Tevion, 16GB one, class bugger all, and yet it still works fine. And yeah, I've got 2 of these 32GB ones, one I use for work and one for this. And the 16GB ones, the Tevions, are just backups in case I ever do run out. So there we are, that's it, sorted. And as I said, I've had no trouble with it. Only trouble, I suppose, was I'm not sure how this microphone sounds now. It kept cutting out onto one channel and hissing like crazy, but that's just down to the microphone. The one they supply, while being alright for talking into on a tyre clip, is no good for vlogging, you know, because it's tucked into the bloody foam. And you can't adjust the volume. So I consulted Techmoan again actually, and he said, oh yes, just get an inline volume controller to tone it up or down as required. So I got one, and after a lot of messing about with different ones, I found a good one for just under a fiver, and that's the one that's on here now. I hope it sounds okay. I'll check when I get home. It has been hissing again, you know, so I don't know if it's... I've had this for 12 months and the other one for 2 years, so they don't last forever, do they? But we'll see how this sounds when I get home. If it ever does all go pear-shaped, I'll just jack all this in. Someone was saying on another vlogger, I forgot who it was, is it an addiction or could you do without it? And one lad says, well, I jacked it in when I run out of things to say or run out of places to visit. And I suppose I could say that. I don't really venture out into foreign parts like Yorkshire. Maybe I should do. I've not even been to the Lake Districts on this bike. I get tired very easily, it must be an age thing. It does take it out, doesn't it? If you're in a car, you're sat there, a comfortable radio going. On a bike, you're gripping on for grim death. Always on the lookout for silly buggers, you know, checking your mirrors and making observations all the time. And I think the stress and the concentration does mentally exhaust you. I'm sure you all know what I mean. You know, do you come off a long ride relaxed, or are you a bit jittery, have to sit down with a cup of tea and relax for half an hour and unwind from a bike ride? Whereas in a car, I'm sure you're fresh as a bloody daisy. Bit nippy, hope it don't freeze tonight. Right, I'll knock it off just after that church. Ooh, it's all misty. Very nice view of this when it's a nice sunny day. Excuse me, my hot chocolate's coming back. I don't mean that literally. So there we are. If you've never been to Rivington before, it's well worth the trip. I only knew one person. That's a Liverpool chap. He had the only reason I got chatting to him was when I had my Super 4 CB 1300. He had the UK version, you know, mine was a foreign one. But next thing, he changed it for something totally different. One of them that changes his bike every year or so. Why do people do that? If you have one good bike, keep it, unless he has loads of money stashed away. But I've always liked Hondas. The only time I didn't have a Honda was when I had that Aprilia for a year. And I had nothing but bloody trouble with it. Aprilia Pegaso 650. I've mentioned all the trouble I had before, so I won't go into all that again. Siege brakes. Starting trouble before it starts, the motor suddenly stopped working. It turns out the sprung clutch had disintegrated. The what? The what? Yes, a sprung. Is that an actual name? Sprung. Is it in a dictionary? Sprung. Yes, sprung clutch is buggered, mate. Yes, I sold it to my brother and he mended it for peanuts off eBay parts. After I was quoted £1,000 from the bloody bike shop, my brother got it sorted for 50 quid. Because I was being bullshitted at the bike shop, said I needed a new starter motor, which was complete bollocks. All it needed was a new sprung clutch. Anyway, enough waffling. I'll knock it off now and upload it tonight. Alright, bye for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Bye.